Hi guys, stay tuned. We'll be just starting off in a few minutes. We're just waiting for some more people to join in. Hello everyone. Say you can always use chat box for conveying your messages. Say hi, hello in chat box, guys. Hi Jatin. Hey Rohit. Hey Sanskruti. Hi. So many people. Wow, we have 96 and plus people here. Amazing. Hello Rohan. Hi Akanksha. Oh, we've touched the number of 100 in attendees, guys. Amazing. Just also spam in the chat box your department, guys. Where are you from? Computer, mechanical, ENTC. Good evening, Aman. Hi, everyone. Yeah, computer, one ENTC guy here. Hi, Shravani. ENTC, cool. Nice mix of comp and ENTC. Hey, Neeraj. How Jatin is from mechanical. Great. Lot of people from comp and ENTC. You know what, guys? During our time, Comp 1 used to be the one dominating in a lot of these events. So let's see how many of you are from Comp 1, ENTC 1, Comp 2, just spam in your classes as well. Is it the same this year as well? Comp 1, yes, Comp 1 rocks. Okay, Comp 2, yes, as usual, Comp 1, there are so many people from Comp 1. Comp 3, wow, so many from Comp 3. Just spamming your years as well. Second year, first year. Wow. SE. Someone has written civil. So majority from second year com. Amazing, guys. Spam in the chat box, guys. Interact. Amazing. Now let's just have some small questionnaire, guys. You have more than 100 people here. Let's see if you have done some research on Android. Does anyone out here knows different types of Android versions? And if you know, let's for making it fun, just put in a sticker with the Android version of yours. So if you're no Oreo, then put the Oreo sticker. Just make it more fun. Just put in the chat box, guys. If you know any Android version, does anyone know? I'm still waiting for the first answer. Yes, there you go. Manish with the first. Yes, Kit Kat is right as well. It'll be great if you can just use a sticker, guys. Yeah, there you go, Aman. Yeah, Android 12. Wow, great. Yes, Oreo. Amazing. Anyone else? I'm just seeing repetitive people here, guys. More people should interact. Yes, cupcake. Amazing, amazing. Wow, a lot of people here know the answers. यार second year में तो पता भी नहीं होता था इतना. You guys have done some research. Oh, probably googling it as it's an online session, right? Oh yeah, marshmallow. A nice sticker there. Yeah, jelly bean. Amazing. Another very simple question from Android. You know, when we hear Android, we all hear that green color car robot sort of a thing. Does anyone know the name of Android mascot? Come on, guys, quick. Name of the Android mascot. Anyone out here? The green picture, which everyone remembers when you hear the word Android. Anyone out here, guys? Come on. Yeah, right? Few more people, guys, you are at home, you can easily Google Android OS. Wow. Yes, a lot of people do know these answers. Just a quick game. Let's see how many people use Android, how many use iOS here. Just spam in the chat box, guys. Android or iOS. Android. Oh, there's an iOS. Majority Android, I guess. Amazing. Android, Android, iOS as well. Jatin with Android. Neeraj with iOS. iOS again. Wow. Saloni with Android. Amazing. Another Android. So probably a 70-30 ratio of Android to iOS, probably less. Mostly Android. Cool. So now, guys, let's start the event. Uh, Everyone, please allow me to introduce you all to our Android Compose Camp facilitator. He's a chess genius, a cricket enthusiast, and technical co at GDSC MESCOE. He's a funny guy and also a YouTuber. Wow. Everyone, give a big thumbs up for Pushkar, Adhyapak. Hi, Pushkar. Over to you now. Give big thumbs
Thank
up,
you.
guys.
Thank you, Prathamesh, for that warm welcome. I'll listen to it in loop for days to come. Okay, so welcome everyone to the Android Compose Camp, and together we are going to onboard on a beautiful journey where we are going to learn Kotlin, we will learn how to create Android apps, and also we'll explore Jetpack Compose. Right, so let's take off. So, what is Android? Android is a software package and a Linux-based operating system for mobile devices such as tablet, computers, and smartphones. Android devices तो सब use करते हैं, right? Then the importance of mobile development. It's an efficient and effective way of reaching users, and it helps us to engage with customers everywhere, and it is accessible to everyone. We all use Android apps from Instagram to LinkedIn, right? And also Tinder. Next, we'll see what is Jetpack Compose. Jetpack Compose is a modern toolkit for building native Android UI. Jetpack Compose simplifies and accelerates
Pushkar, I guess you're on mute.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, Pushkar. Carry on.
Okay, so like you didn't hear anything, right?
Yeah, just start.
Yeah. So thank you, Prathamesh, for that warm welcome, and I'll listen to the welcome for on loop for days to come. Okay, so welcome everyone to the Android Compose camp, and together we'll onboard on a beautiful journey where we'll learn how to create Android apps. We'll see how to we'll learn the Kotlin language and also Jetpack Compose. So, what is Android? Android is a software package and a Linux-based operating system for mobile devices such as tablet, computers, and smartphones. Android devices के बारे में तो सबको पता ही है, right? Next, the importance of mobile development. It's an effective and efficient way of reaching users. It helps us to engage with customers everywhere, and it is accessible to everyone. Okay, we all use Android apps in our day-to-day lives, such as Instagram, WhatsApp, etc. Next, what exactly is Jetpack Compose? So, Jetpack Compose is a modern UI toolkit for building native Android apps. It simplifies and accelerates UI development on Android with less code, powerful tools, and intuitive Kotlin apps. So, what Jetpack has done is it has redefined completely the way we use Android apps. First, we used to write the front end of uh, apps with the help of XML, but now Jetpack Compose has made it much easier the way we build the front end of code. So let's see the prerequisites that you need. The first one is basic computer literacy. हम सबको PCs चलाने आते हैं, right? Internet connection, basic math skills, addition, subtraction, familiarity with using Android apps. हम सब Android apps use करते हैं, right? And access to Android phones. So, in short, आपको कुछ भी नहीं चाहिए. The most important thing that you need is your enthusiasm to learn and your patience to complete the course. Okay. So, what exactly are we going to cover in this course? There will be 4 units, and in each unit there are going to be pathways. So you need to complete these pathways, and at the end of each pathway there will be a quiz. So you need to answer 7 questions out of 10. You can give the quiz again if you don't answer them in the first attempt, and after finishing the quiz you'll earn badges, right? So you can see that there are these badges on the screen. Okay, now the question arises where we can see the badges, right? Like how to get these badges. So for that, we need to create a Google Developer Profile account. So someone please paste the links in the chat box. Right. So as you can see, Manish has pasted the Google Developer Profile link. Just click on it. Okay, so here, as you can see on the screen, you'll be redirected to the Welcome to Google Developers Profile. Give me a thumbs up if everyone has opened it. Okay, Devesh has opened. Mesh, Pushkar, great, great. We'll wait for a few seconds. Yeah, you can also access it on the Android phone that you are using if you don't have laptops right now. It's pretty easy. Okay, great, Mahesh. So I hope everyone has opened the link. So you need to select create a profile. And here you need to type your name. So I'll type my name. The city in which you are living, Pune. And here you can select your designation. So we can select student. And in the add chat box, we need to type our college name, that is Modern Education Society's College of Engineering. Pune. Great. And pronoun accordingly. So I hope everyone has completed this step. Again, give me a thumbs up so that we can proceed further. Okay. Okay. Sufyan has done it. Pushkaraj again. Anuj, great. Cool. So after this first step, click the next button. And now select the domains that you are interested in. So I'll select Java, Kotlin, Android, Firebase. You can choose accordingly. There are multiple domains here. You can use AI, machine learning, Flutter. Great. And select next again. And this is the last step. So you just need to check this box and click finish. Okay, so I hope everyone has completed all three steps. Here we go. It will take just a second. Great. So we have created our Google Developers profile. Congratulations, everyone. Here you see the batches are empty. As you will complete the course, the link which we will provide you as you complete the course, as you complete the pathways, and as you give the quiz, you will see that your batches will start appearing in this empty boxes, right? So one last thing that you need
Pushkar,
to do. Yeah.
one more thing. I guess somebody has some issues. Can you repeat those things, like the steps?
Um, okay.
Or else,
Like,
if anybody has any
hmm,
issue, like if you're not sure on what point you want suggestions, then you can just send it in chat box and Pushkar will help you.
yeah. Tanik, I think you have a doubt. Can you just type your doubt? Or else we are going to share this meeting link. You can see we are going to share the recording. So you can see the recording later and you can fill in the steps. Okay, Sanvidha. Great. So we'll move further. And one last thing that you need to do is the your account right now is private. So just go to settings, and in settings, you need to click on this option, change settings. And here, just make your profile public. You'll see your changes have been saved, and also you can set a custom web address. So you can give your name here. It needs to be unique. So maybe it will take your name. Okay. Great. So you can see we have created a custom web address. We will click save. Yes. And done. We have made our profile public. So it's very important that you make your profile public because it helps us to track your progress, and also it helps you to collect the respective badges. Okay. So give me a thumbs up if you all have completed this step. It was pretty simple, right? Great. Now we move to the next part, and that is to install JDK. So as you know, JDK is Java Development Kit. Now just click the link in the chat box. The Manish just send the JDK link in the chat box. Great. So click the JDK link. As you can see, we are directed to oracle.com. And here, if you are Linux and Mac OS users, you can click the respective links. And if you are a Windows user, you need to select Into64 installer, the link that is at the side of Into64 installer. You need to select this, and the JDK will automatically start downloading. Okay, if you guys have a fast internet connection, it's a file of 153 MB, so we'll wait, or else you can see the recordings. And also, we are going to provide the YouTube video links, and you can also see those steps there. Okay, so for those who are downloading it, we'll wait for just a minute. So till that, who all are Mac users here? Give me a thumbs up. Let's see how many rich kids in the house. Mac users. No one? Sanskrit is a Mac user. Great. Okay, so I think the file must be downloaded if the whoever is downloading it. Just remember that you need to select this link in the middle one, Into64 installer. So after this, as you can see, uh, in the downloads, you need to see where it has been downloaded. You need to double click it, and it will start the setup. It's a easy installation guide. You need to select next, and here you have the option of changing the path, but no need to change the path. Let it be in C. Select next again, and the installer will start extracting the files. Okay. Once it extracts all the files, click close. So here you have extracted all the files in it. Now there's this one thing you need to do. So go to your desktop and type edit, 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 and select the first option here, that is edit the system environment variables. Double click on that. You see the option environment variables. Here with inside system variables, scroll down to path. Okay. Now wait. Now just go to the place that you have downloaded, it will be in C drive, right? In C, inside program files, you will find Java. Inside Java, open the JDK. This is JDK 16.1. The one that you will download will be 18.1. And inside bin again, you need to come inside bin. And once you are inside bin, you need to copy this path. So click on the address here and on the keyboard, press Ctrl C. So the path gets copied. Then return to the environment variables. So again, I'll repeat, in the system variables, we need to come to path, double click on path, select new, okay, select new and paste the path here, okay, and select OK. So these were the steps to paste the path. These are pretty easy. You can like if you are not doing it simultaneously now, you can see the steps in the recording or in the YouTube videos that we provide. Great. Now there's another task that you need to do. Select new and in the variable name type Java in capital Java underscore home, and in the variable value paste the path that we had already copied and just remove bin and the slash. Okay, so you need to remove these things till 16.0.1. Okay, once you do this, you need to press OK, select OK, select OK here again, and OK here again. So congratulations, you will have now downloaded and installed JDK successfully. Now, how to check if you have downloaded and installed JDK correctly? So again, go to desktop, type command prompt that is CMD, and in the command prompt, if you need to check, you need to type Java in small Java space hyphen version and enter. Okay, so if you have installed the JDK correctly, you'll see the Java version 16.1. This is old, of course. You'll see 18.1 and also the date that on which you have downloaded. Okay, so keep in mind this command Java space hyphen version. Right. So great. We have finished task 2, and the final thing that we need to do is to install Android Studio. Okay, great. Now, Manish paste the link of Android Studio in the chat box. Don't worry, guys. We'll share all these links once the session gets over. Okay, so you can see, no, not this one, the Android Studio one, the fourth link. Great. So click this link. You'll be redirected to the official webpage of Android development, Android website. Okay, so here you'll see the Android Studio. It's a big software, guys. So keep in mind that you have a good internet connection. You need to select download Android Studio. See, you can see that the size of this is approx 900 MB. And plus, after installing this, you need some more additional 500 MB of data. So if you have, अगर आपके पास 1.5 GB वाला डेटा पैक है पर डे, तो उससे मत करो क्योंकि वो वैसे मतलब बहुत ही कट्टा कट्टी हो जाएगा. So instead, what you can do is you can get a top up of say 2 GB for one day, or I think you can one thing you can do is that we are going to have installations tomorrow also, so you can bring in your laptops there and we can download it tomorrow also. But if you have a good Wi-Fi connection, you can go ahead. So select download Android Studio, and at the end you need to check this box and you need to select download Android Studio. So after this, the big, that is 900 MB file will start downloading. Once the file gets downloaded, you need to relocate it and open the setup. Okay, so just double click on the icon, the setup will load automatically. You need to then click next again, no need to change anything here. And see, so now you have this option of configuration settings. If you have enough space in your C drive, you can go ahead, or else you can install this in your D drive. So for that, you can select browse and select the destination where you need to install the uh, software. Then select next, of course, uh, and install. Click the install button. So the process will take some time. It will take around 5 to 10 minutes, depending on system configurations and all. And once it's done, you need to select next again. So once the Android Studio setup is complete, you can click on Start Android Studio and click Finish. After this, your Android Studio will open. Now there are these three options. So if you have downloaded Android Studio previously and you want to extract those file paths, you will select previous version. But I think most of you will install Android Studio for the first time. So make sure you select Do Not Import Settings. Okay. For first time users, select Do Not Import Settings and click OK. After that, the Android Studio will start. Then this is just like a message from the Android team. So you can select Don't Send here and select next again. Here you will see two options, standard and custom. So if you have a good Wi-Fi, you can select standard. I'll recommend that you select the standard options, as all the common settings and options that Android users have will get downloaded automatically. So click standard, go next. You can select a theme. You can select dark theme or light theme according to your eyes. Select next. Okay, so this is another important step. So this is the SDK component setup. So as you can see, it's a big file, right? So the thing that I was talking about previously, in addition to the 900 MB, you'll require more data. Like this is 389 MB plus 169 MB. And you can also change the Android SDK location here. You can select this folder and you can select the path where you will extract the SDK. Okay, so what you need to do is you need to select this option, press next. So these are selected by default. You just need to change the path and select next. Select next again. And so like all these components will start downloading. Select next again. So this is the license agreement. You need to, so there are three steps here. You need to click on this first, that is Intel Android Extra license. Just select accept and press next. Then it will go here, Android SDK license. Again, accept it and select next. And finally, the cursor will go here, Android SDK preview license. Just accept it and click on finish. So it will start downloading the components. This process will again take some time, as 500 MB of data is being utilized here. Once it is done, congratulations, the Android Studio will get downloaded in your system, and you need to select new project here. Okay. So once you select new project, your Android Studio will start. I think if you all can see the Android Studio on your screen. What you will see on your screen is this tab. Okay, once you create start, you'll see this tab. Make sure you select empty compose activity. Okay, previously we used to select basic activity, and in the YouTube tutorials also it will be mentioned basic activity. But as we are going to start learning Jetpack Compose, we need to select empty compose activity, select next, and then you need to name your app, right? So I am giving here demo one. The package name will be automatically typed, so no need to do anything here. And you can save your location, so you can change location where you need to install your app, and language Kotlin as it is, as Jetpack Compose can only be done in Kotlin. And the minimum SDK that is required is API 21, that is Android Pie Lollipop. So leave it as it is. As more number of users, like the more number of the lesser the version of Android you use on your app, the more number of customers will be able to access your app. So ensure that it is released, that is Android 5. Just click finish. So you can see the Gradle build will start. You can check here down. You can see Gradle configure projects. It will take time. Uh, First things will always take some time. Okay, you can see here the steps. जब मैं एंड्रॉइड पहली बार इंस्टॉल किया था तो मुझे समझता ही नहीं था लाइक स्टेप्स किधर हो रहे हैं एग्जीक्यूट और कितना टाइम रुकना चाहिए पर you can see at the bottom that after like all the steps that are following, you can see it in the bottom. Okay, so I think our Gradle build has finished. It will take time as I had already installed it. Took me hardly a minute, but in your system, I think it will take 5 to 10 minutes at the beginning. Okay, so this is the main layout of the app that you'll see once you create your app. This is the design. Just click build and refresh to get an idea of how your app looks. By default, it will be hello world. Okay. And if you want to run your app, this is the run app option. Okay. I'll show you how you'll run your app. Just a minute. So if you want to run so again, you'll see this Gradle build running, right? So wait for these steps to complete. Like, you know how much time to wait there. As you can see, this is the Hello Android written here. So to play your app, you have basically three options. First is that you need to install the Android emulator, which I'll not recommend. You can directly install your created app on your phone. Okay, for that, you can see the option here, like Pixel 2 is the Android emulator name, but we'll now connect our phones. So connect your USB cable to your laptop. And your phone as well. Now I'll share the screen of my Android phone to see the steps that how you can enable the developer options. Like all of you can follow this. These are pretty simple steps so that there will be no error in installing your Android app in your phone. Just a minute. I think my screen is visible. Right. So what you need to do is open your settings. So these are the settings. Is everyone with me? Give me a thumbs up. These are pretty simple steps. You all can do it. You all have your Android phones right now in front of you. Great, great. We see so many thumbs up. Great. So go inside about phone, and for different phones, it will be different. So for MI or Poco phones, this is MI version. Just click on it 7 times, press 7, click on it 7 times, and as you can see, there's this option, no need, you are already a developer. If you do it first time, you will see you are a developer now after pressing that 7 times. And also in some phones, there's this option called Android number, version number. You can press that. So has everyone done this? Has everyone found it? Can you see the message, you are a developer now on your phone? You need to press it 7 times. You can give me a thumbs up if you can see you are a developer now on your phone. Okay, great, great, great. Okay, so we have a lot of thumbs up. Okay, the next step is you need to go to your developer options. So in different phones, there will be different developer options. Uh, in MI phones, there's this additional settings, and at the bottom of additional settings, there is developer option. Click the developer option here, and at the bottom, you'll see two options: USB debugging and install via USB. So you need to enable these two options, this USB debugging one and install via USB. Okay. And if you want that you need if you want to install your app through the Wi-Fi, what you need to do is that you need to connect your laptop and phone on the same Wi-Fi and then click wireless debugging. Okay. So once you select wireless debugging, there will be these, just a minute. You need to click allow here. And in wireless debugging, you will find these two options, the pair device with QR code. You can use this and you can scan it. You can scan it on your Android Studio. I'll just show you through the scanner how you can do it. As you can see my small screen here, there's this option of pair devices using Wi-Fi. So you can click this and you can see that this is the scan. And once it gets scanned, I guess your Android app will run. Okay, so there's this one option, and the next option is that uh, you can just put the USB cable, connect the USB cable on your phone, and then there are these options. So press file transfer. Don't forget this step. Most of the users forget it, and then the app doesn't get installed. So click transfer files, and then click the run option that I had shown you on Android Studio, the green color one at the top. Once you press it, the app will start. Uh, the app will run on your phone. It will take time. The Gradle build starts again. It will take time for the first time. It will take time for the first time you install your app, but once you do it, the time will be less. Okay, so we can see install. You can click install here. launching activity, and there you go. You have successfully run your app on your Android device. That is, you can see hello Android there. Okay, great. So give me a thumbs up if you all understood that what exactly needs to be done here. Okay, so I think we have completed the main three tasks that we need to that we had to do in this meeting. I'll share my screen once again. Okay, so we installed Android Studio. We saw how to run our first app. Now, coming to the timeline of the program, we'll have three offline events. The first one will be on 21st, and we'll teach you the working language. The next will be on 22nd. We'll start with Jetpack Compose, and on the third day, that is on 23rd, we'll create an dice roller app. Okay, so the registration for this will start tomorrow. Uh, we'll send you more details regarding room number and the time tomorrow. Time in short while, but the registrations will be tomorrow for the offline event that starts on 21st. So so make sure that you are available tomorrow. You can scan the QR code to be a part of this amazing community. And yeah, we are we have completed this session and we are open for Q&A. So any questions, guys? Just Prathamesh, just give them mic permissions if they
Y-
have any questions or they
Yeah,
can type in the chat
everyone,
box.
absolutely, guys. You guys are already given my permissions, and you can always ask your questions in the chat as well.
Yeah, timings will
Okay.
share soon, timings and room number, but uh, the registration will take tomorrow. Will happen tomorrow. And also we have a doubt session, so those people having Wi-Fi can install it today at night and see if there are errors that you can't solve or something. We'll take those tomorrow. And also if there are users that don't have sufficient internet right now, you can bring in your laptops tomorrow. We have our tech team ready to solve your doubts and to help you install Android Studio. So make sure you bring your laptops tomorrow and we'll get done there. Changes. So Rohit asks what changes need to do in code for choosing the Android version as latest rather than the oldest. So there's that drop down menu that you saw, the lollipop one, Android 20 API 21. You can select that and you can uh, just select the latest Android version that is available in the drop down box and you'll be done there. Okay, got it, Rohit? Okay. Shubham, you need to do you have a doubt?
Guys, you can just switch on your mic and ask questions as well.
Yeah, we are going to share the recording. We'll also share the YouTube videos that you can follow.
Any more questions, guys? That means all 100 of you got how to install it. Okay, so till people are figuring some doubts while installing, I request everyone to please switch on their cameras so we can just take a photo of everyone. Please, guys, switch on your cameras. Okay, at the count of three, guys, smile. One, two, cheese. Just one more. Smile, everyone. Yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for switching on your cameras and attending the session, guys. We're still waiting for questions, if any. Okay, I guess so. Yes, Anika, you can just switch on your mic and ask the question. Okay, no problem. Just a friendly reminder, guys. Tomorrow we'll be having registrations for the event, and times will be shared to you soon. And as it is an offline event, you all know that there'll be seating capacity. We have limited seating capacity. So please be on time for the registrations. And if you guys have any queries related to the installation, feel free to reach out. Our tech team will be there to help you out. And also bring your laptops if you have any queries so that we can just solve it then and there, and there'll be no problems on the day of the event. Uh, Amazing then. Yeah, so the issues related to the installation will be solved tomorrow in college itself during the registrations or after the registrations. Yeah, you can always bring your laptop so that we can just solve it there. So the timings for the registrations will be conveyed soon through WhatsApp. I hope you guys have joined our WhatsApp group. All our messages will be conveyed through WhatsApp group, and you can always follow our Instagram channel as well.